this is a quick little segment, a quick little story, but you talked about going to Hollywood Video, or just Hollywood Video in general and VHSs. I remember Hollywood Video would not rent to me because I borrowed, I think it was Call of Duty, one of the original Call of Duties, or Modern Warfare, whatever it was. And I held on to that game for like 6 months. And this is back when, like, hey, if you went to...
And you owed like $1,000 in background fees.
And I remember that's back when you could open up an account and they never really had a credit card. You just kind of gave them, I don't know, like a $5 cash deposit. Well, every time I went to go rent a video, they're like, hey, can't rent to you. You have a lot of late fees. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm really strapped for cash this week. Can I just pay, like, next time I rent it? They're like, oh, just this one time. I said, okay. And I continued that for about 6 months. And after 6 months, they're like, nah, we can't rent to you. You can't do anything. I said, well, how much do I owe? And they said about, it was somewhere in a ballpark about $500 to $600 that I owed them in late
For one
fees.
video game.
For one video game. And I said, ooh. They're like, well, so how are you going to start? How would you like to make a payment? I said, ooh, let me come back. So I never returned.
Get back to you on that.
So I never went back to Hollywood Video. I wound up going to another video rental store, and the tomfoolery continued with that. So I went to another video store, and I started doing the same thing. Started racking up late fees till I more or less got banned. I got banned from almost every video store in Imperial Beach, and that was right there in San Diego. I remember Imperial Beach was this little stretch of little town, but I remember nobody would let me rent because I owed everybody all this money.
Your name got out. You were on the do not sell to this guy list.
Luckily for me, as fate would have it, Hollywood Video went out of business. I said, well, guess I don't owe that money.
We seriously lived together for 3 or 4 months. And I gotta say, we got 4 or 5 just epic memories in that short, like just very small window of time. Let's do one more. Where you and I like just did it. I mentioned earlier, there's a couple more off the top of my head. The time that, I don't know, what about the t-shirt one? Like when you came out of an alcohol and drug induced coma?
That was a funny one. So that was, I don't even remember. Was it? I thought it was like Super Bowl or something. I don't know. We were back at the townhouse and drinking as always. And unfortunately, a lot of these stories back when we were younger, a lot of alcohol was consumed, and it kind of unfortunately was a big part of our stories. But I mean, it is what it is.
Dude, what is this? Are there children listening to your podcast? What are you doing apologizing?
I mean, it's just one of those, like, somebody was like, one of my family members is like, oh, is all your stories about drink? And I was like, no, not all of them, but some. But okay. I woke up and it was one of those waking up to almost like a second fever dream nightmare, because I woke up and Billy's crying, arguing with Jay. Jay is hysterically crying and apologizing about, I don't know, because it was over something weird. Like, Jay thought he might have slept with Mary, but he doesn't know, and Billy's upset because he's married to Mary, and I'm just like, what the hell? What? How? What? When did this happen? And
come on, man.
Okay, whatever. But where the fever dream ramped up to 1,000 was, I look at you, and in my blurry vision, you're wearing this bikini.
I got it, dude.
You have it? You have it?
I just Dude, I just dug through one of my drawers. I'm like, I think I have it.
Oh
Here.
my God. It was a, now you gotta, no, Lamar, how tall are you? You're 6'2"? 6'3"?
Yeah, I'm 6'6".
You're 6, Jesus Christ. Okay, so imagine
Hey, hang on. Here, check this out. So you're in this fever dream. You're in this fever dream. Hang on. You wake up, and I'm like this.
Yes, and it had the belly button ring too. That's what like really that's what threw me off. Is I was like, why are you wearing a bikini? And is that a belly button? What the hell? I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? And with that, Jay goes, I don't want to live anymore, and just goes running out the front door, just throws the front door open and just runs out the front door and into the darkness. And we just said, what the hell was that all about? Like, what?
So no, but you didn't paint it quite right. So
well, that's from my view. I don't know what the hell I woke up to.
But I'm gonna clarify. First of all, that was the night where you got teabagged by me.
Yeah.
I didn't touch, my balls never touched, but it was a funny picture, and you deleted it from the movie. I still want a copy of that.
No, it's in the video.
It's not. You deleted it.
No, it's back.
All right. Well, I want to see it.
It's back.
I never touched you with my penis or my balls, so it was a total fair picture. So anyway, that we're just having. So look, we're having a clown of a time. I bought this, and you were, what did you say, Imperial Beach? Oh, I'm sorry. This says Hawaii. I got.
Well, we were in Imperial Beach
anyway,
when all this happened, but
we were in Imperial Beach. So you get like blackout. Whatever you did, drugs, alcohol, I don't know. You were on the couch, and it was early. It was like 5, 6 o'clock. Like, it was early, and you're done. And so the rest of us proceed to get like clinically dangerously inebriated. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's just like one of those things, like, if you see me wearing this shirt for long enough, you're not going to notice it. Right. So I just put the shirt on as a joke. Jay and Billy completely have forgotten I'm wearing this shirt. It's no longer part of the equation. It's no longer like drawing attention. So it's just normal to everybody in the room that I'm wearing this shirt. And then Jay starts telling Billy, like, he gets emotionally invested, like I have to tell you something. It's been on my heart for a long time, brother. And he went all Hulk Hogan on him and was like, I don't know if it was a dream or if it really happened. And then he gets on his hands and knees, grabs him by the hands, and just apologizes and cries and starts begging him for forgiveness. And at that moment is when you come to. You're not quite used to this yet. and you see Jay on his knees basically proposing to Billy, like, with his hands, and he's just crying. And he's like, I'm sorry, I might have had sex with your wife, but I'm not sure.
I don't know.
And that's just, everybody looked at you because you go, what the fuck is going on? And we all make eye contact. Your eyes bulge, and that's whenever Jay was like, I don't want to live anymore. And he took off running into the swamps at 3 a.m. in the gap between San Diego and Tijuana.
Hey, thanks for checking out this highlight clip from Achieving Failure podcast. If you enjoy our stories, hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure to check out our full episodes coming out on Saturdays.